Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I'm Vicky, your passport pixie, and I'm so excited to be filming this video today because this means it is almost time for my Walt Disney World vacation. As of filming this video, I have 4 days until I am checking into Disney's All-Star Music Resort for my first ever solo trip. Now, I have stayed at All-Star Music Resort before. I'll put a photo up on the screen right here. Back in 2015, when I graduated with my bachelor's in music education, and my mom took my brother and I, and we did Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld in one big celebratory vacation. However, that was before the resort rooms underwent some remodeling, so I'm interested to see how the resort has changed in this return visit now, 11 years later? So before I begin the packing portion of this video, let's talk a little bit about what my plans are for this trip. So I am flying Frontier for the first time. I'm a little nervous about it just because it's a new airline. I do have a layover in Atlanta on my way to MCO, but I should get to Orlando in the early afternoon, and then I plan on taking the Mears Connect to Disney's All-Star Music Resort. Hopefully when I get there, my room is ready. I'll be able to kind of get settled, unpack, film a room tour, and then I am participating in the Extremely Goofy virtual race challenge where I have to run 3 5Ks this summer, and I'm hoping that the weather will hold out, that once I get settled and unpacked, I can run one of my 5Ks around the 3 All-Star resorts. Because while I have been to All-Star Music before, I have not visited All-Star Sports or All-Star Movies, so I thought it'd be really fun to kind of run through the resorts and feel the vibe and see all the theming at the different resorts. Once that's done, I'll head back to my room, get showered, changed, and ready, and then I am headed to do the monorail resort loop because I have dinner reservations at Steakhouse 71. I plan on stopping at all the resorts either before or after my dinner reservations, depending on time, so that I can do some shopping and just check out the resorts, maybe get some footage and B-roll to use in future videos. Then I plan on ending the night at Disney Springs with some shopping at World of Disney and maybe hanging out at the boathouse a little bit. Wade and I love sitting at the bar at the boathouse and just taking in the vibes. So I am hoping that I'll be able to find a spot and just kind of hang out and relax a little bit before headed back to All-Star Music to get settled and ready for the next day. My first park day is going to be a park hopper day. I only have 3-day park tickets, so unfortunately I do have to split 2 parks. I plan on visiting Animal Kingdom in the morning, where I want to check out a couple things. First, I want to ride Everest because I did not get to ride it the last time I visited. And then I would like to see the Zootopia show, Better Zoogether, because that was not open when I went the last time. And I hope to have lunch at Flame Tree Barbecue because I have been dreaming about their pulled pork mac and cheese since I had it for the first time back in 2022. And unfortunately, I've not been able to have it since. So I'm excited to see if it is just as good as I remember. After lunch, I plan on hopping over to Epcot, and I have quite a few things I want to accomplish at Epcot. So if I have to, I may end up park hopping to Epcot on a different day as well. But during my time at Epcot, I would like to ride Guardians of the Galaxy, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, which is one of my favorite attractions across all of Walt Disney World, and I'm excited to see the difference now that it is 2D. Frozen Ever After, again, I'd like to see the difference now that they've changed the projected faces to actual animatronic faces. And then I'd like to ride Living with the Land and Grand Fiesta Tour, as well as checking out the Moana Journey of Water attraction area and Goofy Corps, because I have seen that Max does sometimes make an appearance at Goofy Corps, and if you know me, you know that a Goofy movie is my all-time favorite movie. So any chance I have to see Max, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And then I do have dinner reservations at Geo 82 at 5 o'clock. This is another new experience for me, so I'm excited to kind of relax a little bit, have a drink, and just check out the overall vibe. And then I hope to end the night, weather permitting of course, because I know summer can be stormy and unpredictable, with the showing of Luminous, The Symphony of Us. I just love all the shows across Walt Disney World Resort, so I plan on taking advantage of being able to see them during this trip as much as possible, as long as the weather holds out. Then my next park day is going to be my Hollywood Studios day. This is the day that if I don't get everything I want to get done at Epcot, I will probably end up taking the Skyliner midday, hopping over to Epcot, and then going back to Hollywood Studios because I do want to catch Fantasmic while I'm there. I did purchase Lightning Lane for Hollywood Studios, so I currently have a Lightning Lane for Tower of Terror, Toy Story Mania, and Slinky Dog Dash. I don't have any dinner reservations for this day. I figured I would just kind of see what I was feeling and just make decisions on the fly. And then if I end up park hopping over to Epcot, Epcot has plenty of food options also, so I could get a quick service while I'm there. Besides what I have pre-booked for Lightning Lane, I would also like to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Between that and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, it's hard to say which is my overall favorite attraction because I feel like it changes depending on my mood. But I just love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for the chaos and fun, and that song, Nothing Can Stop Us Now, lives in my head rent-free. So I will definitely be prioritizing that, whether I wait in the standby or can snag a Lightning Lane for it once I've used one of the ones that I have pre-booked. And then I also want to ride Smuggler's Run with the Mandalorian and Grogu mission, as well as maybe hopping in the single rider line for Rise of the Resistance. Rise of the Resistance does have the single rider line, however, you do miss a big chunk of the pre-show. I used the single rider line last year when I did my 4 Parks One Day challenge with Jody, which is on my channel if you want to go back and watch. I will link it to this video. But it's good if you have experienced the pre-shows before and you don't necessarily need to do it again and you want to minimize your time in line. And then finally, of course, I also would like to experience Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. I don't know how I feel about it. I loved the Aerosmith version of the ride, but I am willing to give the Muppets a chance. I've never been like a Muppets girl. I love Rainbow Connection that Kermit sings in the Muppet movie, and that's like the extent of my Muppets knowledge. So don't come at me, but I plan on giving it a chance and seeing how it goes. And then I am going to, obviously, like I said earlier, I would like to end my day with Fantasmic. And then my final park day is my Magic Kingdom day. I also have Lightning Lane booked for this day. So I have Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. I'm interested in seeing the new upgrades that they made to the ride. I've heard it is so much better, so I'm excited to try it out. And then Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Last year, Jody and I were in line for this ride and it closed down. So I have yet to ride it, and I've done a pretty good job up to this point in avoiding spoilers. I haven't really watched any videos of it, but it is time. So I'm hoping that it stays running, and with my Lightning Lane and everything, it'll all work out and I can finally experience it. And then Haunted Mansion, which I like the Haunted Mansion, but I do feel like sometimes it has an unnecessarily long line. So that's why I opted to just do the Lightning Lane for it instead. And then I do have reservations for the Beacon Barrel at 10:40 p.m. So I'm excited to kind of close out the parks. With that reservation time, I should be able to still catch Happily Ever After, which is my all-time favorite nighttime show in all of Walt Disney World, and Disney's Starlight, which I have not gotten to see yet. It'll be a little bit of a chaotic evening because it'll be pretty much Starlight, Happily Ever After, and then book it to the Beacon Barrel for my first time there. But I think having that reservation at the end of the night will be really nice because then I can kind of take in the park one last time before I head out for the evening, and it'll be mostly empty and just a nice low-key end of my night. Then, unfortunately, the next day is my final day where I am going to be headed home. However, My flight doesn't leave until the evening, so I plan on spending some time probably resort hopping, checking out different resorts that I haven't been to, or maybe some resorts that I have been to and I just like. I do know that the Skyliner ears have returned, so I do want to make a trip to the Skyliner resorts to try to find these ears, because I looked for them last year when we were staying at Pop Century. We looked at Caribbean Beach, Pop Century, Art of Animation, and they did not have them. So if I have to go to all those resorts again, I will, but I'm hoping I can find them and spend the rest of my day exploring other resorts before my Mirrors Connect shuttle and my flight back home. But that is it for my solo trip itinerary. So now let's talk about what I'm bringing with me on my trip. So I did run to Target yesterday. I will put the footage in just a second. It was a pretty disappointing trip. I had a list of things and I only ended up buying 2. I've gotten 4 things already and none of them are on my list. Just got out of Target, and on my way out the door I ran into a woman with a Runaway Railway shirt, and if you know me, you know that is one of my, if not my, favorite rides at Walt Disney World. So we got to talking a little and she was just really nice, and I hope she has a wonderful time when she visits Disney in November. Okay, I really need to hurry up now because I am gonna be late to my first band lesson of the day. It is my summer lesson day, so I tried to pop into Target before I had to be at school, and it took a little longer than I expected, and I only got like 2 things off of my list. So here are the things that I ended up getting at my trip to Target yesterday. I ended up getting some stuff for my classroom. I am a music teacher part-time, so the first thing I got was this cute little plush ukulele magnet. My dry erase board at school is unfortunately not magnetic, but I do keep my ukuleles on a cart that I'm able to travel around the building with if I need to, and that is metal, so I'm hoping to kind of hang this cute little guy off of the side of the cart. And then I also got this little teacher bow. If you know me, you know I love a good bow, especially when I'm teaching, just because the kids love them, they're fun, so I got that as well. Then for the things on my list, the first was sunglasses. I ended up losing the screw on my favorite pair of sunglasses when I went to New York. And then my other sunglasses, one of them is super loose and it slides off my face and doesn't stay on my head. And the other ones have the nose piece that's metal, and when I put them on my head, they get tangled in my hair. So I did end up buying a new pair of sunglasses. And then I was sick a couple weeks ago and I still am getting these coughing fits. So I went ahead and bought another bag of the Hall's Defense cough drops. They are immunity support, which is great when you're traveling because there are germs everywhere, and they still help me with my cough without tasting like a cough drop, because I hate the taste of regular cough drops. They make me gag. So having these is good because they still give you a little bit of that relief without the icky cough drop taste. Then I also grabbed another Tide pen. I do have one, but just it's nice to have an extra. And then I also got a small thing of sunblock for my park bag. I typically don't use SPF 70. Usually when I'm somewhere more tropical than Pennsylvania, I will use SPF 30, but my options were to spend $2 on this tube or to spend $16 on an SPF 30 stick of sunblock. And so what was I gonna do? $2 it is. I still need a couple more things. I am looking for a carabiner for my water bottle. I ordered a smaller, like kid-sized insulated water bottle from Amazon, and I'm hoping to just clip it to my bag. I was also looking for some yarn because I have a couple plushies that I got from the Disney outlet around Christmas time. I did a haul on my YouTube shorts if you want to go back and look. There's a Daisy one and Thomas O'Malley, and I was hoping to make them into bag charms, but I could not find the yarn yet, so I'm going to have to make another stop to find that as well. Now for my packing list and some of the things I'm taking with me. I am a paper list person, so my list is a little extensive, but I have it organized by park and my carry-on and toiletries and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to show you a couple of things I'm excited about bringing. First are my ears. For my Animal Kingdom / Epcot day, I plan on wearing a Wall-E inspired outfit. So I will put a picture up on the screen here. And with that outfit, I ordered these ears off of Etsy. I'm sorry, my cat is rolling over the camera tripod, but I got these off of Etsy. I don't remember the name of the shop, but I will link it to the description of this video. Then for my Hollywood Studios day, here is my outfit. And I have 2 pairs of ears. I have these like Velcro, they're really soft, specific to Runaway Railway ears. I got them at the Disney outlet maybe last year or the year before. I don't know. I've had them for a while. And I did wear them a little bit during my 4 Parks One Day last year. But I don't know if I want to wear these all day. They're nice because they are really flexible. So I can kind of just like fold them up and put them in my bag. And they're not going to take up a lot of space. But I am also bringing my Build Your Own ears where I have Minnie and Mickey. And I might wear those for most of the day instead of the Runaway Railway ones. Then for my Magic Kingdom day, I have 2 options. The first are my Cinderella ears that I bought last year at Walt Disney World. And the second is the Arendelle Aqua sequined ears. I've had these for a long time. I ordered them off of eBay. And I do have the bag to match, which I will show you in just a minute. But I am unsure about which outfit I'm going to wear to Magic Kingdom. I will put both of them up on the screen. So I am bringing both pairs of ears, and I think I'll just decide when I get there. I also might bring these Zootopia ears that I just got from the Disney outlet a couple weeks ago. I don't know for sure yet if I'm going to wear them, but the bow does match the skirt I plan on wearing when I do my 5K run through the resorts. So I might end up wearing them, but we'll see how I feel, how hot it is, what I decide when I go to do my run. And this is my outfit for resort hopping on the monorail loop / my dinner at Steakhouse 71 / my evening in Disney Springs. Oh, and I almost forgot. This is my outfit for my travel day. And then I have a couple different outfit ideas for my checkout day. I'm still looking for a Goofy Movie shirt that Emma, my best friend, got for me for Christmas, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. But I'm debating either between this outfit with the Mickey and Minnie ears, or this outfit with my Wall-E ears, or hopefully I find that Goofy Movie shirt, and that is another option. Next, I have the bags I plan on bringing. So for my Wall-E outfit, I have the Wall-E Loungefly bag. I got this for Christmas from Jody, and I love this bag. I really like the cute little pocket, And it's so cute. I love Wally. Then for my Runaway Railway inspired outfit, I just got this Loungefly bag from the Disney outlet. It was like $28. I had ordered a Loungefly off of Amazon to go with that outfit, and it was almost $80, I want to say. I had a gift card, but then the day it arrived, we ended up going to the Disney outlet, and this was so much cheaper. So I returned the one from Amazon and got this one instead. And then finally for my Magic Kingdom day, I have my Arendelle Aqua backpack that matches the ears. Other than my running sneakers, I plan on bringing maybe 3 pairs of shoes. The first are these sneakers that I got from Aldi about, I want to say a year ago. I've only worn them a couple times, but I did wear them to Hershey Park last week to make sure that I could walk all day in them, and they were actually really comfy. And then my other pair of shoes that I'm definitely bringing is going to be my Minnie Mouse Crocs. I got these at Disneyland 2 years ago, and I might end up wearing them with my Runaway Railway outfit, but we will have to see. And then here's just some of the miscellaneous stuff that I'm bringing with me. I am using my partner's 50th Magic Band for this trip. And then I also am packing a fan. I am not one who is bothered by the heat too much, but it is good to have this on hand because I know it can get really kind of gross and icky in the summer in Orlando. I also am a pin trader, so I ordered these little pin keychain holder things from Amazon. This will be for pins that I trade that I want to keep, and then I have all my traders on the second one that it came with in this little bag. That way everything stays kind of together. And then I ordered this tiny little like medicine holder from Amazon. I get motion sick and migraines, so this will be great to have in the park just in case I need to take something. I am also taking a couple new emos. So I have Goofy, he'll probably go with me to Hollywood Studios. Then I have Donald and Marie. I heard these are making a comeback, and I really hope so. So I'm interested to see what I find when I'm doing shopping around the parks and resorts. And the last kind of miscellaneous object I have to take with me is a reusable poncho. I ordered a black and white polka dot one from Amazon, and it was one size fits all adult, and I got it, I tried it on, and it was gigantic. I was swimming in it. So I ended up returning it, and I was looking to see if I could find one in like the biggest kid size that they offer, and they were all like mermaid. There was one that was dinosaur print, which honestly I probably wouldn't have hated that, or bright colors. And so I ended up with this blue one because it was the best color that they had. It does come in a little carrying pouch, but I currently have it just out. I'm gonna hang it up because it does have a weird kind of smell to it, and I'm hoping to get rid of it before I pack it in my suitcase. But that's it for the big things I plan on taking with me. I'm hoping everything fits in this suitcase. This is our medium-sized suitcase. We do have a bigger one, but since I'm traveling by myself, I'm hoping not to have to take it with me. But my plan is to use my bags that I'm taking with me to kind of store little things like socks and undergarments and everything so they don't get squished, and to kind of conserve space. Also, before I wrap up this portion of the video and I get some actual packing done, I am really excited to launch some of the new like branding and style for my channel. If you don't already know, Jody, who is a friend of mine, you've seen her on my channel before, and I've also talked about her a couple times today. She owns her own graphic design business, and she has been working with me for the past couple months to design the branding and style of Passport Pixie. So I'm really excited. We are still in the middle of this transition of bringing my ideas to life, but I love the work she's done. So if you're looking for somebody to do design work, maybe for your business, please consider working with Jody. She owns Red 5 Design Co., and I'll link that down below. And I am so excited with what she's done so far, and I'm excited to see it all come together. So thank you, Jody, for all of your effort and all of your creativity, and just know that I appreciate you and I love what you've done. All right, now it's time to get packing. I think I'm gonna have to pack the bigger suitcase. Wade was hardcore judging me for needing the big suitcase. I think I might take these in my carry-on because they seem a little fragile. Future me here. As soon as I was done packing the other day, I left straight for dance and forgot to film an ending of this video. So as of now, it is a little over 24 hours until I leave for my vacation, and I am getting super excited. But if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like, and also subscribe to my channel so you can follow along with all my Disney and other travel adventures. I appreciate all of the support, and I'll see you on the next adventure.